Hey everyone, this is now my third stock price prediction for 2024 for Supermicro Computer stock. My first stock price prediction was obsolete in a week. Supermicro Computer stock price exploded higher so quickly that it exceeded my expectations after just a week. And then I made my second stock price prediction update for Supermicro Computer stock, and now that's obsolete given how quickly Supermicro Computer stock price is rising. So there's been so many new developments surrounding Supermicro Computer stock. I'm now making my third Supermicro Computer stock price prediction for 2024, which sounds remarkable, right? But that's the nature of the artificial intelligence industry. It's just been so above what anyone expected so far in 2024 and exceeding what they thought in 2023. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Let's see where my updated stock price prediction for 2024 stands for Supermicro Computer stock.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
Alright, so one of the numbers I'm going to need to make my stock price prediction for Supermicro Computer is its price to earnings ratio. And you can see how it has exploded so far in 2024. It's now trading at a PE of 77.21. I'm also going to need Supermicro Computer's current stock price, which as of this recording is $992.59. Additionally, I need its earnings per share estimate for 2024, and we have that number here at $21.93. This is coming from a collection of Wall Street analysts that follow Supermicro Computer stock, and they submit their forecast for where they think SMCI will come in with its earnings per share in 2024. Interestingly, we just had the first update lower for this number. Previously, this EPS forecast had been revising upward and upward and upward. I can show you that here. 90 days ago, analysts thought $17.12 for earnings per share in 2024. 60 days ago, they thought $17.28. 30 days ago, they thought $21.83. 7 days ago, they thought $21.95. And the current estimate is at $21.93. For the first time, the update is lower for Supermicro Computer stock and its earnings per share for 2024. Analysts were upgrading, and they finally slightly downgraded. So this is an interesting development for Supermicro Computer stock. It could indicate that the enthusiasm is now completely baked into the stock. That remains to be seen. There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding Supermicro Computer stock. Of course, recent developments suggest that its liquid cooling solutions could work better with NVIDIA's GPUs, and that could provide the next catalyst for an increase in demand for Supermicro Computer's products. That remains to be seen. It's already very enthusiastic in terms of revenue prospects for 2024. So let's try and keep a lid on these expectations here. Of course, I recommended Supermicro Computer stock as a buy early in 2024. I want to say in the second week of 2024, I recommended Supermicro Computer stock as a buy. And then just a few days ago, 11 days ago to be precise, I made this video suggesting that it was a good time for investors to take profits in Supermicro Computer stock. At this point in time, 11 days ago, the stock you could see was up 300% year to date. And I said, enough, that's quite a remarkable gain for one company in such a short amount of time. It's a good time to take profits. And since that recommendation, the stock price has moved lower. SMCI stock is now only up 249%. You can see this dip here. So that was a good time to take profits when I recommended that 11 days ago. So also, I wanted to share when I made this video, my second update for Supermicro Computer stock price prediction for 2024. This was about a month ago. And in this video, I suggested that the stock price could rise to between $800 per share and $850 per share. Of course, the stock price exceeded those expectations. That's why I'm making this update here, because this forecast is obsolete now, given the new information that's come out. So now let's go into our model, right? So you can see my previous two here, where earnings per share for 2024 was $20.90 expected. Then my second update, earnings per share were $21.83 expected. Now earnings per share for 2024 are $21.93 expected. You can also see the price to earnings ratio was 41 when I first did this video, when I first made a price prediction for Supermicro in 2024. The second time I did it, the price to earnings was 57.7, and now it's at 77. So the price to earnings has expanded significantly, which is the more dangerous part, the more risky part of an investment in any stock, is a higher multiple, which is what price to earnings is. It's a multiple of the earnings that you're paying to purchase Supermicro stock. So if its earnings per share for 2024 does indeed hit $21.93 as expected, and the price to earnings stays at 77, the stock price could rise to $1,688 per share. This is a scenario I see as being unlikely. I see more likely that the price to earnings decreases, because you can see here the price to earnings is way above its historical average, way above its historical average. Now, admittedly, the stock should be above its historical average because of artificial intelligence and the step up change in increase in demand for its products due to artificial intelligence. I admit that, and that's what I've been talking about, and that's why I initially rated Supermicro computer stock as a buy. It's just I don't believe it should be this much higher, right? I don't think there should be this much of an increase in the PE ratio compared to its historical average. So I forecast that the PE ratio will come down. How much will it come down? That's the big question mark, and I've selected three scenarios here. The PE falling to 50, which would cause the stock price to rise to $1,096.50. If the PE falls to 40, the stock price could be at $877 per share, which, if you'll notice, that would be a decrease from where it's at today. Or the stock price could fall the price to earnings to 35, which would decrease the stock price to $767 per share. So, given all of these scenarios, the one that I see as most likely is something between 40 and 50 and a stock price update. So my previous update was I predicted the stock price would be between $800 and $850 per share. In this video, I'm upgrading that price prediction to between $950 and $1,050 per share, between $950 and $1,050. And so even with that prediction, you can see the current price is $992. There isn't much upside here for Supermicro computer stock, given all of the circumstances surrounding Supermicro computer stock at the moment. So I'm still holding by that recommendation that I made 11 days ago, where I suggested that it was a good time to take profits in Supermicro computer stock. Before I let you go, let me tell you about the greatest deal on YouTube. With just a click of a button, you can get free financial analysis from a professor with decades of investing experience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.